And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Brown will throw it. Going deep. He's got it. Touchdown, Miami. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And I think it's pretty clear. They went into the half and said, we're getting the ball and we're going to be aggressive. And how about the aggressive shot down the field? Play one of the second half to start it, and he goes all the way to the end zone. That is how you start a half fast.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Wide open downfield. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Picked off to stop the threat. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Offense in a bunch formation. Going right to work up top. Complete in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got him at the 15-yard line.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few 1st downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
out to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Mendoza. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They're working that left side. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Unloads quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. Makes the grab. At midfield, he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here comes the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yep.
There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Working the middle. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you could run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Hurricanes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Finds his tight end. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Yeah, and these are always the interesting situations in the game because bleeding the clock with the lead, but I'm also in scoring position here in the touchdown. I want the touchdown to go up by 2 possessions and put some distance, so it's always the fine line you walk.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Canes. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and that'll give them a bit more room to operate. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Mendoza. Rushes on him, using his legs to buy some time. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. The Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this offense, man, they're just desperate. Like late in the football game, you're down. They've got to push the ball down the field. They've got to find some explosive plays. And they found one, Jesse, but for the defense.
The 4 verticals has a better chance of working earlier in the game when it's close, but when you're trailing by a lot, the defense knows you have to throw it. Just sending 4 guys running in a straight line down the field, oftentimes not a tremendous play call.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Brown wants to pass. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Miami! A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice to have these big, playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. To make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Flips it out to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Hauls it in.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And that's a microcosm of the kind of day it's been for this offense. Points have been hard to come by. Only 7 points, and finally here late in the game, you get an opportunity down close, and you throw an interception. They're going to have to go back, watch the film, and improve before taking the field next week.
Split backs here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. He'll take another shot here. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.